Hey guys, today I am going to show you amazing agentic AI block generation app using LangGraph, Groq, LLM, and FastAPI. This project automatically generates SEO-friendly blog titles and full blog content by using AI workflow graph. Okay, so I will explain the entire architecture and every file, how the graph work, how the LLM is integrated, and how the API generate block instantly. Okay, so what is the project doing? You given the API a topic. Okay, so you give give the API a topic, then AI generate a title. Then AI generate the full block and return the structured response. Okay, and it uses a graph of nodes instead of single prompt. So first of all, we need to use fast API here, and we also use graph builder because it's agentic AI. They have graph builders, and we are going to use LangGraph workflow, and we are going to create different nodes like title creation nodes and content generation nodes in agentic AI. And after this, we need to create a Groq LLM, and we need to use any LLM models. Okay, then it will give you final blog in response. Okay, so I think you already know about what is the LangGraph. So LangGraph is a library that help you to create AI workflow. Okay, so RAG, agents, multi-step LLM flow, everything become easier with it. We build a simple sequential graph. First of all, we need to start uh, and give the title, and after this will give you. After title, we need to provide content and end. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you that you can understand everything. Wait a minute. Okay, guys, so here you can see. Okay, this is the graph fast API, and then graph builder, and here LangGraph workflow, and these are the nodes: title creation nodes and content generation nodes. Okay, and after this we need to add Groq LLM model. Okay, and final blog response, and here you can see. First of all, we need to have topics, and we have different kind of nodes like title nodes and content nodes. Okay, this will give you content. Okay, and final blocks. Okay, so here you can see each state is a node, and we build a graph to run these nodes in sequence. The graph decide the workflow of AI. Okay, so here. Okay, so this is our project name, Agentic AI Block Generation App. Okay, and here inside this is another folder, SRC. Okay, here we are going to store our code, or we can keep our files. Okay, and this is env file. I'm going to use Groq API. So if you don't know how to create Groq API, so you need to search here Groq API key. Okay, then you need to click here. Okay, then you need to first of all you need to log in. It will ask you for login. Wait a minute. After this you need to create from here. Okay, so I already have API, so I don't want to create again. Then you can keep here in env file. Okay, like this. Okay, don't use my Groq API key. You can use your own API key. Okay, so here this is env file, and this is app.py file. Okay, and after this This is the get ignore. We are not going to use this. Okay. We are going to use this get ignore file when we push our code on GitHub. Okay. So here this is virtual environment. Okay. So if you don't have any virtual environment, you just create virtual environment. Okay. And this is the requirement.txt file here. These are the libraries. These are the LangChain graphs, LangChain community, LangGraph uh, core. Okay, so these are the requirements that I'm going to install. I'm going to use these requirement in our code. Okay, so this is for fast API when we build the API, and this is the Ubicon. Okay, Ubicon fast API run on this server. Okay, this is the watchdog, and this is the LangGraph CLI. Okay, so I'm going to use LangChain also, and this is for LangGraph. Okay, and this is for LangChain course, and this is for LangChain Groq. Okay, so we are going to use Groq model, so that's why LangChain is here inside the requirement. Sorry, LangChain Groq inside the requirement.txt. Okay, so this is the app.py file. Okay, so this is the folder structure. First of all, so basically in LangGraph we have four stages. Okay, first is states. First of all, we need to create states in LangGraph. Okay, and after that we need to create nodes, and after this we need to use LLM. Okay, that it will generate the blocks, and after this we need to create AJs and combine these inside the graphs. Okay, so here we are going to create graph builders inside this. Okay, so first of all you need to create empty init underscore underscore init dot py file, that it will work as a module. Okay, so in every folder you need to create underscore underscore dot init py file, and here I'm going to write code here after some time. Okay, and here this is the another folder LLMs, that we can write the code for LLM. Okay, and here this is also has underscore underscore init dot py file here, and here you can also create underscore underscore dot init dot py file. Here I'm going to write code for nodes after some time, and this is for states. Here we are going to create its state. Okay, so in every folder you need to create init.py file. Okay, underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py file. Okay, or inside this folder src you also need to create this file. Okay, okay, that it will work as a module that we can import anywhere. Okay, so first of all I need to create a state. This is the first step when you are building your agentic AI project. Okay, so I'm going to import necessary modules. So here I'm going to use from typing import type dict. Okay, and from here from typing import type dict. Okay, here I'm going to import pydantic import base model. Okay guys, so here you can see type dict. So here I'm going to import type dict for type hint in Python. Okay, this line it is used for type hints in Python. Okay, and this line I'm going to import base model from Pydantics for data validation. Okay, like data should be in integer form, or should be in string, whatever is your data types. Okay, so it is used to validate your data. Okay, and after this first step, define the block structure pydantic model. Okay, so here I'm just going to define one class. Okay, class block. Block state. No, it is just a block. Okay, this is the class block. Here I'm going to pass base model. Okay, base model, this model. Okay, so it is, I mean, this will use for data validation. Okay, it validate the data. Oh, okay. After this, uh, this like this define the structure of a blog post. Okay, this class are going to define the structure of the blog post. Okay, think of it as a blueprint or template for blog data. Okay, so here I'm going to use pydantic for automatic data validation. Okay, and type checking and clear error message if data is wrong. Okay, so here after this, I am going to use title. Okay, this is the title for blog, and this should be in string. Okay, I already said that this define the structure of a blog of the post. Okay, this class blog. Okay, and here we are going to create one variable that is title. Title should be in string. Title of blog. Okay, and here another variable that is content. Content should be in string. Okay, we also want content in string. Here I'm going to use field, field field. Inside this I'm going to pass description. Description equals to content of the blog post. Okay, no, the title of the blog post. The title of the blog post. Okay, this is the field, field, field field. Okay, so here I need to import this field also, field field. Okay, otherwise it will give you error. Now we are going to define another class, that is blog state. Class blog state. Here I'm going to pass type dict. Okay, so it will define the workflow state. Okay, so here I need to put colons. Okay, so this is the main state that flow through the our workflow. It is like a passport that collect the stamp at each steps. Okay, LangGraph will pass the dictionary between the nodes, and each node can read from it and add to it. Okay, so like this is the main state that flow through our workflow. Okay, so here this is the main class, state class. Okay, and here I'm going to write title of the blog. It should be in string. Okay, so title means you already know about it. It is the input from the user. Okay, so like I am the user and I'm going to search, create a blog on India, whatever. Okay, and here I'm going to write another variable, that is blog equals to blog. Okay, so this is output being built. Okay, so initially it is the start. Sorry, initially it is the empty, and after some time it will filled. Like if you are going to search, then it will filled. Okay, so this is the block for output, and I'm going to create another variable, that is current language. Current language should be in string. Okay, so this is for future. Okay, so this could track language. Okay, so initially, like as of now, our language is English. Okay, so this will use English. So here I have already created two classes. Number one is block. Sorry, number one is block. This one. Okay, and another one is block state. Now we need to save this. Control S. Okay. Now I am going to create nodes. Okay, here inside this. So blog nodes. Here I am going to import from src. This is our folder name, src. Okay, from src dot state. This is our state. This file name. Okay, state dot blog state. Okay, I am going to import blog state from this file. Okay, blog state, this I'm going to import there in block nodes. Okay, and here I'm going to create another class that is blog node. Okay, and here I am going to create one function that is block node. After block node, I'm going to create one function that is constructor init function. It is automatically created when function is called. So here I'm going to pass LLM and self. Okay, column, and here I'm going to use self dot LLM equals to LLM. Okay, after this I need to create one function name. Define TITL title creation, and here I'm going to pass self comma state column block state. Okay, and this is for output str. I want output and string. Okay, and this is for title creation. Okay, so this function are used for create a title. Okay, and here state equals to blog state. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. I already create two class in my blog state. Okay, so I'm going to use this title and blog and current language. Okay, okay, now if topic, I'm just going to use quotes. If topic in state, if topic in state and state, here I'm going to pass topic. Okay, and after this I need to create one prompt. Okay, so if topic in state and state topic, so here I'm going to create one prompt. So prompt equals to triple quotes. Okay, this is for doc string. Okay, so here I'm going to write you are an expert blog content writer. Use markdown formatting. Okay. And here generate a blog title for this, for the topic. Okay, for this name, for the here I'm going to write topic is our variable input. Okay, so here, oh, here comma, and the title must be creative and SEO friendly. Okay, so here, okay guys, so this function is used for title creation. Okay, and here this is the prompt. Okay, if topic in state, then this will I mean it is following your prompt. You are an expert blog content creator and use markdown formatting and generate a blog title for the topic. The title must be creative and SEO friendly. Okay, and after this I need to write system message. Okay, so here SASTM system underscore message, system message equals to, I'm going to use this prompt dot format. Okay, and here I'm going to pass topic equals to state, and inside this we have topic. Okay, and now we are going to create another variable for response. So response equals to RESPON response equals to self dot LLM dot invoke. Here I am going to pass what? System message. It is already showing is system message. Okay, this system message. Okay, in response. Now, I'm going to use return. Okay, it will return what? Return blog column title and response dot content. Okay, so here inside this I'm going to pass title column response dot content. Okay, okay, now we are going to create another function that is used for content generation. Okay, first function is used for title creation and second one used for content creation. Okay, I said that content creation. So it is a content creation. Okay, here I'm going to pass self state colon blog state. Okay, here I need to, oh, what happening here? Okay, and here I'm going to write function name if topic in state, and everything is it is showing. I don't know what I think I enable something that it will showing code here. I will fix it after this. Okay, so if topic in state and state topics it is showing everything. Topic, if topic in state and state of topic. Okay, so here I'm going to create one variable, that is system. System message equals to, no, it is not system message, it is system prompt. System prompt equals to, here I'm going to write prompt that you are an expert blog writer, use markdown. I'm just going to use this thing again. Okay, so I am going to copy it and paste it here. Okay, and generate a detail. Generate a blog title for a topic. Okay, same as previous, like this. Okay, this thing also same. System prompt. Okay, and this is for generate a blog title for the topic. Generate the blog title for the topics. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. Okay, we just need this. Now, after system prompt, we are going to create system message again. System message, this one. System message for content creation. Okay, before we created system message for title creation. Okay, now this is for content creation. Okay, so here system prompt dot format topic equals to state topics. Okay, this is also same. And here I'm just going to copy this, and response for this also same or not, tell me. Response equals to self.llm.inbox system message. Okay, so this is also same. Now we are going to return here inside the bracket, and here I'm going to write blog. Okay, colon, and here again bracket, and here I'm going to add what? First thing I'm going to add title of content. Okay, so here state blog dot title. No, it is not dot. Yeah, it is showing dot, that's why I tell you dot. Okay, so it is title. Title for content creation. Okay, we are going to use this title for content creation. Okay, now we are going to create another variable. Not variable, or we can say another field, that is content. Okay, this is not a variable. Okay, you can say it is variable, but it's like in dictionary they have key and values. Okay, so here content equals to response dot content. Okay, okay. Now let me check if I did mistake. Everything is fine here. I'm going to save this. Okay, and after this I am going to create what? LLMs. Okay, so I have finished state and node. Now we moved on Groq LLM. Okay, so here I'm going to use LLM. Okay, so first of all I need to import from LangChain underscore Groq, import chat Groq, because we are going to use Groq. Okay, and here I'm going to I'm going to also import os used for access the env file. Okay, and here from .env I'm going to import load.env. It is used for load this env file. Okay, okay. Now we are going to create one class from .env. From .env import load.env. Okay, load.env, and here this is the class Groq, and here I'm going to define one constructor in it. Here underscore in it. Here I'm going to pass self. Okay, and here I'm going to load underscore .env, load underscore .env. Okay, load underscore .env. Okay, so this is our first function. Okay, used for load the .env file env. Okay, and here this is the variable name. Okay, from here Groq API we are going to import this API. Okay, we are going to access by using this. Okay, so Groq API equals to os dot get env, and this is the variable name that I have inside the env file. Okay, and after this I have created this line self dot client. Here I'm going to use chat Groq. Okay, so model name is Groq ting 7b temperature equals to 0.7. Okay, so I'm not going to use this model. I'm going to change API key equals to Groq API key. Okay, API key equals to, let me check. No, I need to rewrite again. Okay, wait a minute. So here this is function name, define get LLM. Here I'm going to pass self column. I'm going to use try. Okay, and here I'm going to print. Inside this I'm going to use os dot get env, and here I'm going to use okay, so define get LLM self try print os dot get env Groq API key. Okay, so it will print the API key, and here os dot here os dot environ, and here I'm going to use double quotes and API key variable, and here os dot okay, so API key equals to self dot Groq, this one, Groq API key. Now self dot Groq API key, Groq underscore API underscore key is equals to os dot get env, and here I'm going to pass no this one. Okay, and after this I need to create variable called LLM. Okay, LLM I'm going to use chat Groq. I already import chat Groq here, and here I'm going to pass API key equals to self dot Groq API key equals to self API key. I just need one equal operator, whatever. Self dot Groq API key. Here I'm going to pass model. So I'm going to use model. I'm going to use model name llama. Llama 3.1 billion parameter. Sorry, it is use 8 billion parameter instance. Okay, guys, I'm going to use this model llama hyphen 3.1 8v hyphen instant. Okay, now I need to remove these things. Okay, I also don't want this. Return LLM. Yes, you are right. We are going to return LLM, and here we are going to use four exception. Okay, try and catch. So I am using raise value error, and error occur with the exception. Error occurred with exception. Okay, here I need to pass e stand for exception. Okay guys, I have finished this file also. So I need to check. I imported chat Groq from LangGraph Chain. Sorry, LangChain Groq. Okay. Import OS, and I already import .env file, and this is also class. Okay. Groq LLM class. Here this is the instance for load the env file. Okay. This is the function name for use the LLM for creating the LLM, or sorry, not creating the LLM, for access the LLM from, sorry, for access the API key from env file and use model. Model name is llama 3.1 8 billion parameter instant. Okay, so here it is used for print the API key, like if you use or if you have API in .env, otherwise it will give you error. Okay, and this is used for writing the code. Sorry, like adding the model name. Okay, so here I'm just going to check variable name API key equals to self dot groq API key model equals to llama 3. Okay, return LLM. Okay, now it look good. I need to save this file. Control S. Now we are going to move on graph builders. Okay, so here I'm going to import from LangGraph import from LangGraph dot graph. Sorry, it is, it has graph, sorry, it has graph also. From LangGraph dot graph import Groq LLM. Okay, so here Groq LLM from LangGraph. Oh no, we can't add. No, no, no. From LangGraph dot graph import. Here I need to import state graph, comma start, comma end. Okay, and after this I can import Groq LLM by using from src. This is the folder name. Okay, dot state. This is also folder name, state folder, state state dot, this is the file name, blog state, blog state import Groq LLM, blogstate, blog state. Okay, import Groq LLM. Let me check from src. This is not a state, guys, this is LLMs. Oh, I did mistake again. And Groq LLM. Okay, so here Groq LLM Now again a spelling mistake. Okay, now it is fine. From src llm, Groq llm, import Groq llm. Okay, because we are going to use Groq llm. Now, oh, now, we are going to copy this line, paste. Here I am going to replace LLM with state, STE, STATES, state dot blog state, and import. What I'm going to import? Blog state. Okay, so I am going to import from src folder. Again, I'm going to use state folder. Okay, here I have file blog state, and here I have function name blog state. Okay, now, now we are going to create one class for graph builder. Okay, graph builder. Here I'm going to create graph. Okay, and I'm going to define one function. You can say method or constructor, whatever. Here I'm going to pass self, and here this is LLM, and here self dot LLM equals to LLM. Now self dot graph, it is stored the LLM object. Okay, this one LLM equals self dot LLM equals to LLM, and this self dot graph equals to state graph, and here I'm going to pass what blog state, sorry, not blog, blog, this one. Okay, now like create a new state graph using a blog state as a structure of memory, this one. Oh, why I put colon here? Okay, now again I'm going to define one function, that is def build topic graph. Okay, here I'm going to pass self and colon. Define build topic underscore graph. Okay, so here build a graph to generate a blog based on the topic. Okay, and this graph have two steps: first title creation and second content generation. Okay, so here after this I need to write self dot blog underscore node underscore node underscore object equals to blog state. Sorry, not blog state, this is a blog node, and here self dot LLM. Wait a minute, I have missed something. Now wait a minute, print self dot LM. blog node. Okay, I already import start and Groq LLM block state, and I also need to import one. Oh, from src dot nodes dot blog underscore node. I'm going to import blog nodes. Okay, src dot nodes dot blog underscore nodes import blog nodes. Okay, now we don't have any error. Okay, so here after this, I'm going to add node to the graph. I'm going to adding the nodes in the graph. Okay, so after print statement, I'm going to add nodes or edges. Okay, so here self dot graph dot add nodes. Okay, this is not nodes, and here I'm going to use function name. Okay, function from nodes folder, this one. Title creation. Okay, so here I'm going to pass function name title creation, and here comma self dot blog node object, this one. Okay, dot title creation. Okay, so this is our first, you can say node function. Oh, wait a minute, my laptop discharge. I'm just going to add. Where is my charger? Okay, now it is fine. Self dot graph dot add nodes title creation, self dot block node object and title creation. Okay, and here again I'm going to add another node. Node is from here content creation. Okay, this is my another node. Let me check again. Okay, so here build the graph self dot block node object. Okay, and here print self dot llm, and these are the two edges, sorry, two nodes that I have added here. Okay, after this I need to add what edges, conditional edge. Okay, so start, title creation, content generation, and end. Okay, so we are going to use this here. This is for node, and I'm going to create edges again. Okay, so here I'm going to use these things: start, start this thing. First of all, it will start, and after starting, it will create a title. After this, it will generate the content or creation content, whatever, and after this, it will end. It will going. It will going to end. END. Okay. So here, this code for ages. Here I can also give one comment, that is. So I need to copy these two lines. I need to just copy this line, first line, and I need to change some content from here. Okay, instead of self.graph dot add node, in place of node I need to write age, ADG. Okay, and here I need to start. I need to remove these things from here, and here I'm going to pass start. Start, comma, title creation. Okay, now again I am going to create another age, that is conditional. No, it's just age. Okay, so I'm just going to replace start, because I need to start at one time, not again and again. Okay, we can't use start more time here. Okay, so here is it for title creation, and here we are going to use content creation. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now I need to copy this. Self.graph and dot add edges. Okay, and here I'm just going to pass this content generation. Oh, what the hell is this? Let me check. Node function, content creation, title creation. Okay, and content creation or generation. Let me check, otherwise I will face with the error. Okay, should I replace this? Content creation with content generation. Okay. GENERATION. Generation. Okay, I need to check. Oh, 1 minute. Title creation. Blog note. Build a topic graph. Okay, so here these are four nodes: title creation and title creation, content generation. Okay, here also I'm going to pass content generation, self.block underscore node and underscore object. Okay, and after this I need to move on edges. Title creation, this one, this is fine. And here I'm going to replace it with content generation, content generation. Okay, I just change title, content generation. Okay, so here I use content generation, and here I need to stop. It's mean I'm going to end our graph. So graph will start from here. Title creation, and content generation. After content generation, it will end here. Okay. Now we are going to return self.graph. And here I'm going to create one function that is used for setup graph. And here I'm going to pass self comma use case. Setup graph self comma use case. If use case is block topic generation, then it will build the topic graph. Okay, so if use case is equals to topic, then self dot build underscore topic underscore graph. Here I am going to return what? Return self dot graph dot compile break it. Guys, I have pain in my neck. My neck is starting giving me pain. Now we are going to create LLM object. Okay, so here LLM equals to, I'm going to pass Groq LLM. I'm going to use Groq LLM. I'm not going to pass anything here. Okay, dot dot get LLM. Okay, now we are going to build the graph. So graph underscore builder dot build underscore graph dot build underscore graph. Let me correct this. Graph equals to graph builder equals to, I mistake graph LLM. I did mistake here. Okay, graph builder. No, yeah. LLM equals to graph LLM dot get LLM. Graph builder equals to graph builder LLM. Okay, now graph equals to, no, this is graph. Here graph equals to graph builder Okay, graph builder. Here I need to change build topic graph. Build topic graph dot compile. Okay, guys. So first of all, I need to check graph equals to graph underscore builder dot build topic graph dot compile. Okay, graph builder equals to graph builder LLM. Okay, LLM equals to Groq LLM dot get LLM. Okay, and here self dot graph dot compile. Okay. Oh, I need to check everything because I got error here. Otherwise, you can see here graph builder. So here, if use case equals to topic self dot build topic self dot build underscore topic underscore graph return self underscore graph underscore sorry self here self graph dot compile. Okay, everything is correct here. These steps were also fine. Now I'm going to check block object node title creation content generation. Okay, add node. Okay, print self dot llm and self dot block node object block self llm. Okay, build topic graph self. Okay, I think I use this class graph builder. Why I got error? This one graph builder define init. Okay, because it is the outside of this function, so that's why I got error. Okay, now this is fine. Okay, guys, one more file is still left. That is that is that is app.py. Okay, so here I'm going to import. This is some server. Okay, so fast API run on this server. UVCon. Import UVCon, and from fast API I'm going to import fast API. Okay, from from Pydantic import base model. From src dot graph from src dot graph builders I'm going to import bot. I'm going to import graph builder. Okay, now again I'm going to import from src folder from src dot llm. I'm going to import llms. Okay, dot groq llm. This is the folder name. Okay, and this is the variable name that Groq model LLM. Sorry, Groq LLM. I'm going to import what? Groq. Groq LLM. Now I am going to import OS. Import OS. Again, I am going to import from .env import load underscore .env. Okay. After this, I use load.env. Okay, guys, let me check. I already import Unicon. Fast API, import Fast API. Okay, so we can use Fast API for API creation. So that's why I import Fast API. Here I'm going to import Pydantic for data validation. Okay, so here I'm going to add from src graphs graph builder. So in this folder I have this folder graph src. This is the src, and here dot graph, this one. Okay, inside this I have file name graph builder. Okay, this is the graph builder, and here I'm going to import graph builder. This is the class name. Okay, and after this I'm going to import src. This is the src folder here from LLMs, and here this is the file name Groq LLM. I'm going to import this class Groq LLM. Okay, and import OS, and from .env import load.env. Okay, from this file. Okay, now I'm going to create instance of Fast API. Okay, so this is the app equals to Fast API. Break it. Now I'm going to create one class for request body, class blog request. Here I'm going to pass base model, colon, and here I'm going to pass topic. That should be in string, so that's why I need to write str here. Okay, so after this class, okay, I need to check a space. 1 2 3 4. Okay, now I'm going to create API route. Okay, so by using decorator, uh, app.post, I'm going to hit post request here by using post method. Here I am giving path, that is blogs, column. No, I can't. Now I am going to use async function. I think you already knew about what is async function. Okay, so this is the function name, create underscore blog. Actually, fast API are work on async function. It is like I mean, it will accept the multiple requests. It will not block any request. Okay, block, not block. Okay, so here I'm going to pass async def create block. This is the function name. I'm going to pass request, req request. Here I'm going to pass blog request. Okay, here I use colon, and after this I'm going to create one variable, that is topic equals to request dot topic. Now I am going to use LLM. Okay, so here Groq LLM equals to Groq LLM. This is the variable name. Okay, so we can write like this is in a small letter. Okay, Groq LLM equals to Groq LLM. Okay, now another variable, that is LLM. LLM equals to Groq LLM, this variable dot get LM. Okay, after this, I need to check again. Okay, this is the function name block request topic equals to request dot topic LLM equals LLM Groq LLM Groq LLM and LLM equals to Groq LLM dot get LLM. Okay, here I'm going to create graph. I'm going to use graph. I already have graph. Okay, so graph in this folder, graphs. Okay, so graph underscore builder equals to graph builder. Here I am going to pass LLM graph equals to graph equals to this variable graph underscore builder. एक minute graph underscore builder dot. Oh, I need to change here. Setup graph. Okay, and use case equals to topic. I don't need it to compile here. I just need to pass use case. Oh, use case equals to topic. Okay, so graph equals to graph builder dot setup graph use case equals to topic and graph builder equals to graph builder LLM. Okay, this is the another variable. This is the another variable. Okay, now we are going to invoke. Okay, so here another variable that is state. State equals to graph dot invoke topic colon topic. Now we are going to return what? Data colon state. And here this is the I'm going to create main function if underscore name, not man. I said that man. Okay, here I'm going to use man. Oh, underscore man underscore. Okay, after this I have colon here. Now I am going to run the ubicon server ubicon dot run. Here in bracket I need to pass app. But inside the double quotes. Okay, so here app colon app. Okay, here host. This is for host. Okay, this is also in 0.0 point 0. Okay, 4 times 0 point after point comma port equals to 8000 and reload equals to true, that it will reload. Now guys, we can check how many error I have in my code, so we can run here. Okay, so I use this unicorn app App means file, one app, this app, and this is the file name. Okay, app.py, and this is the instance name, this app. I'm going to reload this. Oh, I got error. Wait a minute. I need to enter in this folder. Okay, after this I think, yes, I have another folder, that is log generation. Okay, now I need to clear this. Now I need to run our command. Oh, I got error. In line number 4, I need to check. And graph builder, line number 16, content generation. Okay, first of all, I need to check. From SRC, graphs, graph builder, import graph builder. This line is perfectly fine. Okay. After this, block generation SRC graph.builder.py, line number 32. Let me check in this folder, graph builder. Where is our graph builder? Inside this folder. Let's check here. A block node object has no attribute content generation. Content generation? Oh guys, actually I got error because I haven't I haven't saved my file. After you can see here, I just said that before. This is the error. Okay, blog object has no attribute content generation. Okay, but I have content generation in blog node. Okay, so I need to minimize this. Okay, so here this is the content generation in blog node class. Okay, I used this, but I haven't saved before, so that's why it is giving error. Okay, again it is giving error. No, no, no. So I need to just increase this. I need to clear everything again. Okay, cls, by using cls command. Okay, clear screen. Now I need to rerun. Okay, this is API key. I already print my API key, and here this is the maximum token. Okay, image import whatever. So here I'm going to copy this. You can click on this and follow this link also like this. You can this, but I'm going to use another. After this, you need to open docs. Okay, so this is our blog creation API. I'm going to try it out. Okay, here I'm going to write topic agentic AI. So generate the blog on topic agentic AI. Oh, I got error again. Need to check what happening here. Wait a minute. I need to check API from app.py. Wait a minute. Graph underscore builder, graph builder, LLM, graph builder dot setup graph and use case topic. Let me check why I got null here. Wait a minute. Okay guys, सॉरी मैंने थोड़ा टाइम ले लिया. I took time to solve because I am unable to find out error what's going on in my code. So I I I, I write variable name wrong. I wrote wrong variable. Okay, I did some spelling mistake here. Okay, in state. Okay, so this should be topic, not title. This is my first mistake, and my second mistake. This should be topic. Before I wrote here title. Okay, so this is not a title. Okay, and here in graph notes, I did one mistake here. Okay, here I written state here. I think by mistake I did mm, something wrong here. Okay, so here written blog sorry, blog title and response dot content. Okay, so here, guys, this is a live channel. Okay, so I can't stop live, otherwise my video is break. So then I can solve here. If it took time like 1 hour, 2 hour, or 30 minutes, so I need to solve it here. Okay. Otherwise, if I create video, or then I can do editing, some like editing, and we can add the small video together. And after this, I will update. I mean, we can upload. Okay. But this is live, so I can't do these things. Okay. So please, sorry. Okay, so here, I already said that I did one mistake here. I written state here. We can't return state here. Okay, so we written here blog and title. And title, in title we need to return response dot content. Okay, so that we can't content here. Okay, and first mistake here. Here I wrote title, but it is topic. Okay, I need to save these things. Now I need to maximize it. I need to clear this. Okay, now I need to reload, and I need to copy and paste it oh, here in browser. Okay, I need to write docs. Okay, this is Swagger UI in FastAPI. Okay, so here I'm going to click here, and here I'm going to set that generate blog on which topic. I'm giving self attention. No, I give here something else. Mm-mm. Topic is what is the topic? Topic name is chalo generative AI. Okay, so here I am going to click on execute. Okay, so it will give you blog. Okay, and generative AI. You can see here, unlock the future of innovation. There is a rise of generative. So this is the content. Okay, I'm not going to read it. Okay, Here, this is the title: Future of Innovations, Rise of Rise of Generative AI. Okay, and here this is the content. You can also create it's a UI, but I just create its API by using Fast API. Okay, so this project based on agentic AI. I use graph. Inside graph, I use states, nodes, conditional edges. Okay, and I use LLM, and I use Fast API to build this API. Okay, guys. So first of all, I'm going to explain everything again. Okay, so this is our env file. You need to have this API from Groq. Okay, and after this, you need to create a state. Okay, so it has two class. Okay, block and block state. Okay, title and content. Title of the blog and content of the blog. Okay, and these are the topics, blog and current language. Okay, so current language is in English, so that's why it will give you output in English. Okay, and here this folder is useful, like I'm going to generate nodes. Okay, so you already have idea about, like, we have a nodes, different kind of node. Okay, so first node is title creation, this one, and second node is content generation. Okay, so this is used for create the title, and this node is used for create the content. Okay, and here I use model name, that is LLM hyphen 3.18 billion parameter instant. Okay, this code are used for only for model and access the API, Groq API key. Okay, and here this is the graph builder. I use graph here. Okay, here build the topic graph. Okay, this code is for create the nodes, this code is create for the edges. Here start with the title creation. Okay, after title creation it will generate the content, and after generation the content it will end here. Okay, and here we are going to set up the graph. If use case equals to topic, then self dot build topic graph and return the self dot graph compile. Okay, and here this is for model, LLM model, and this is for like initialization of the graph. Okay, and here after this we need to compile this. Okay, and we need to use this file. Okay, for create the API. This is fast API instant. Okay, this is like model, kind of model. Okay, class block request base model. Okay, and here this is the API instant. Okay, this is the path, blocks, this one. Where is it? Where is it, guys? Okay, this is the blocks, or you can write like this. Okay, method not allowed. Okay, so you can open it. Is it blocks? Okay, so if you're going to create here anything, I'm writing topic Trump. Okay, so this is the blog Trump Factor. How Donald Trump unconventional leadership style impacted American politics and beyond. Okay, so I have already hit this, but it said that metal not allowed. Okay. Okay, no problem. You can see here in Swagger. Okay, so this is the blog on rise fall of the Donald Trump, on Donald Trump. Okay, so everything I have inside this blog. Okay, and this is for like generate the port and host. Okay, here we are going to return the data. Here we are going to use the state graph builders. Okay, I already explained everything. Okay, so this project based on agentic AI. This is my first project. on agentic AI, but I got error, guys. Sorry for that. Everybody got error, and it took time to solve this. Okay. I have created this project in 1 hour, or it may be 2 hour. Okay, I think 2 hour.